Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to solve Cambridge IGCSE Mathematics Paper 3 core in a session October-November 2022 Paper 3-2. So let's start with the first question. Question number 1, part A. From this list of numbers, write down a multiple of 8. A multiple of 8 is the number that is 80. Yes, 80 is the multiple of 8. A factor of 46, the number which divides 46. 2 is a factor of 46. 18, 27, 29, 39, 49, 80 and 92. No, a square number. 49. 7 times 7 is 49. A cube number. Cubic number is, we can see which number is cubic. 27. 3 cube is 27, right? And a prime number. Prime number 2 is a prime number. 18, 27, 29 is a prime number. 39, 49, 80 and 92. Yeah. Now for part B, write this correct to 3 decimal place. So 1, 2 and 3 decimal place is 0.00 and 3 we have 8, so it's round to 4, right? 3 significant figures. So the 3 significant figures are 0.00. This is 3, 8, 5. So 3, 8 and 5 round to 6. Now for part C, Anna invests $16,000 at a rate of 3.8% per year compound interest. Calculate the value of our investment at the end of 5 years, right? So it is compound interest. A is equals to P into 1 plus R power T. So we need to find the value of investment. Investment is 116,000. 1 plus the interest rate is 3.8%. And the amount of time is 5 years, right? Let me calculate 3.8 divided by 100, add 1, exponent is 5 times 16,000, which is 19,279.9. okay, so we can say 19,280 we can take. Yes, round it to 1 decimal place. Now for part D, number 1, write 48 as a product of its prime factors. Okay, so let me do the prime factorization of 48. 48 is divisible by 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 6 is 12. 2 times 3 is 6. And 3 times 1 is 3, right? So the product of prime factorization is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. So 2 exponent 4 times 3. This is a prime factorization. Now for the second part, find the lowest common multiple of 48 and 126, right? So first we need to write the prime factorization of 126. Let me calculate it. For 126, again 2 times table. 2 times 6 is 12. 2 times 3 is 6. And then 3 times table. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 7 is 21. And 7 times 1 is 7, right? So 48 prime factorization is 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. And 126 prime factorization is 2 into 3 into 3 into 7, right? Pick the common ones. So this 2 is common, right? And this 3 is common, right? Now the LCM, write down the common numbers ones, 2 and 3. The rest of the uncommons are 2, 2, 2. So 2 cube times 3 and 7. Okay. 2 times 3 times 2 cube and times 3 times 7 is 1008 is the LCM of two numbers, right? Now for part E, the mass of a truck M ton is 28.5 tons. Correct to one decimal place. One decimal place, it means 0.1. Complete this statement about the value of M. There are the least and the highest value, basically the upper and the lower bounds we have to calculate. So 28.5, we add 0.1 by 2, and in 28.5 we subtract 0.1 by 2. So 0.1 divided by 2, this is 0.05. 28.5 plus 0.05, this is 28.55, and 28.5 minus 0.05, which is 28.45. So the range of M is between 28.45 to 28.55. Okay. Question number 2, part A. Number 1, measure the size of angle A. Let me measure this angle. So this angle, you can see this is 70, 75 and 76. Angle A is 76 degrees. Right. Number 2, write down the mathematical name of this type of angle. So this angle is less than 90, so this is acute angle. Now for part B, the scale drawing shows the position of towns, town B and town C. The scale is 1 centimeter, represent 8 kilometer. Number 1, work out the actual distance between town B and town C. The actual distance in terms of centimeters. Let me calculate the distance. You can see this is 5, 5.1, 5.2, 5.3. 1, 2, 3, yes, 5.3. This is 5.3 centimeters, right? So we have given that 1 centimeter is equals to 8 kilometer. We have to convert this answer in terms of kilometer, right? So what is 5.3 centimeters? 5.3 times 8 kilometer. All right, 5.3 times 8, which is 42.4. 42.4 kilometer. Now for the second part, measure the bearing of town C from town B. From town B, this angle we have to measure. All right. Let me measure the bearing. Okay. So here we can see exactly on this point 120, 1, 2, 3, 123 or 124 or 123. I got 123 degrees. Right. Now for part C, the diagram shows two parallel lines and a straight line crossing them. Find the value of x and the value of y. So the angle at a straight line is 180 degree. So what is x? X is equals to 180 degree, take away 47, which is 180 minus 47, 133 degrees is x, right? And for y, so these are the two parallel lines and a straight line, so these two angles are same, alternate angles. Y is 47 degrees, alternate angles is a reason. Okay, now for part D, a triangle has angles 119 degree, 31 degree and D. Explain why this triangle is scalene. You must show your working. Okay, so why this triangle is scalene, right? So we have let me solve for D. So D degree is equals to 180 degree minus 119 degrees, and minus 31 degrees. 180 minus 119 minus 31, this is 30 degrees. Okay, so we can say that all three angles are different: 119, 31 and 30. So all three angles are different. This implies triangle is scalene triangle. Now for part E, find the size of one interior angle of a regular 15-sided polygon. Right, measure of each interior angle of a polygon is equals to number of sides minus 2 times by 180 divides number of sides, which is 15. Let me simplify. 15 take away 2 is 13 times 180, and then dividing by 15, which is 156 degrees. Right, now for part F, one of the angles in a parallelogram is 64 degree. Find the other three angles in a parallelogram. Right, we know that the opposite angles of parallelogram are same. If one angle is 64, other angle is also 64, right? And we can add all the four angles and put it equals to 360. 64 degree plus 64 degree plus the angle x plus x equals to 360. Right, so 2x equals to 360 degree minus 64 plus 64 is 128. 360 take away 128 divided by 2 is 116. So x is 116. The rest of the two angles are 116, because in parallelogram opposite angles are equal. Question number 3, 24 people owns a car. Number A, Ranjit asked each of these 24 people the color of their car. The bar chart shows some of these results: the frequency and the color. Now for part 1, complete the bar chart by drawing the bars for the color red. Okay, so black, the frequency is 6. Okay, and for blue the frequency is 2. Right, red we don't know. For green we have the frequency 7, so plus 7, and for white the frequency is 3 plus 3, it's 18. Right, so 24 take away 18 is 6. So the frequency for red is 6. Let me draw for 6. Okay, we have 6 over here. Add up all of them and this would be equals to 24. So we can say 6 plus 2 plus the red plus 7 plus white is 3. This would be equals to 24. So from here red is equals to 6. Now for the second part, write down the mod. Mod is the most frequency, so the most one is the green. Right, green is the mod. Number 3, how many more people have green car than have a blue car? So green and blue. Green are 7 and blue are 2. Right, so green is 7, blue is 2, which is equals to 5. So 5 people have green car than blue car. Number B, the table shows the size in liters of each of the 24 car engines. The engine size in liters and frequency, calculate the mean. So we have given F and X. What is Fx? The product. We can calculate the product first. 7 times 0.8, 5.6. 4 times 1.2, 4.8. 5 times 1.5, 7.5. 6 times 1.8, 10.8. 2 times 2.4, 4.8. Right, so 5.6 plus 4.8 plus 7.5 plus 10.8 plus 4.8 and 33.5. So we can say mean is sum of fx dividing by the total. Sum of fx is 33.5 and the total are 24 cars. This divides 24. The mean is 1.39, or if I round it to one decimal place, it is 1.4 liters. It's okay. Now for part C, Ranjit also asked each of the 24 people what type of car they have. The pie chart shows some of these results: electric car, hybrid car. Number 1, work out the number of hybrid cars. Okay, how many hybrid cars? 150 degree out of 360 degree and times by the total 24, right? So we have it's 105, sorry, 105 divides 360 times 24, so 7 cars are hybrid. Okay, number 2, the rest of the cars are either petrol or diesel. There are 8 petrol cars. Complete the pie chart to show this information. 8 cars are petrol, right? So we have given hybrid cars are 7. If 7 is representing 105 degrees, what 8 is representing? 8 is representing 105 divided by 7 multiplied by 8. 105 divided by 7 multiplied by 8, 120 degrees. So 120 degree is for the petrol cars, right? So let me complete the pie chart. Let me draw the angle of 120 degrees accurately. So here we have 120 degrees. This is 120 and this is for petrol and the other portion is for diesel. All right, and let me measure the angle for diesel as well. So we have 120 plus 60 plus 105, 360, take away answer is 75. So diesel is 75 degrees. Okay. Question number 4. Mr. and Mrs. Pires and their 3 children go on a holiday to Tokyo. Okay, 2 adults and 3 children's. Number 8, the holiday costs $3,800 for an adult and $2,400 for a child. 8% tax is then added to the cost of the holiday. Okay, find the total cost of the holiday including the tax for Bree's family. Okay, so first let me find the total cost. 2 adults, 2 times 3,800 plus 3 children, 3 times 2,400, right? So 2 times 3,800 plus 4 times 2,400. This is 17,200 is the total cost. Wait, 3,800 times by 2 plus 2,400 times by 3. This is 14,800. Yes. Okay, so 8% of tax then added to the cost of the holiday. So what is 8% of 14,800? And this is going to add in 14,800. This is the total cost, right? So 8 divides 100 is 0.08 of 14,800 and add 14,800, which is 15,984. So in dollars, the total cost is 15,984 including the tax, right? Now for part B, the plane takes 11 hours 40 minutes to fly from Los Angeles to Tokyo. The plane leaves on Wednesday. 10:35 local time in Los Angeles, right? The local time in Tokyo is 17 hours ahead of the local time in Los Angeles, right? Number one, find the day and the local time in Tokyo when the plane arrives. So from Los Angeles to Tokyo, the flight is 11 hours 40 minutes. The plane leaves Los Angeles on Wednesday at 10:35. So the time at Los Angeles is 10:35. So what is the time in Tokyo? Which is 17 hours ahead. Okay, so 10 hours 35 minutes. We add 17 hours, which and subtract 24 hours, which is 3:35 in Tokyo. Yes, the time in Tokyo when the plane leaves is 3:35 in the morning, right? Okay, now 3:35, and this day is Thursday, right? So this day is Wednesday and the other day would be Thursday. Yes, right. Now at what time? The flight is 11 hours and 40 minutes, right? So 15:15. At 15:15 it arrives Tokyo, right? Okay, now for number 3, the distance the plane flies is 8,820 kilometer. Find the calculate the average speed of the plane. So average speed is total distance traveled over total time taken. The distance traveled is 8,820 divided by the time taken in terms of hours. Kilometer per hour we have to calculate, right? So the time of flight is 11 hours plus 40 hours into minutes. 40 minutes into hours is 40 over 60 hours, right? So we have to convert 11 hours and 40 minutes into hours, right? So 40 divided 60, this is 2 by 3 hour plus 11 hour, so this is a total time, and 8820 divide answer, which is 756 kilometer per hour is the average speed. Now for part C, the diagram shows a conversion graph between the dollars and Japanese yen. A watch cost $100. Find the cost of this watch in yuan. Okay, so $100. We have dollar till 40. So if I can check on the graph, at $10 is equivalent to how much Japanese yen? Okay, so this is 1,100, right? Okay, $10 is equals to 1,100 yen, right? So we need to find for $100, which is 11,000 yen. All right, so let me check. 1100 times by 10, yes, 11,000 yen. Now for part D, the family go to a restaurant. The total cost of food and drinks is 154. The total cost is 154. The ratio, the cost of food, the cost of drink is 21 over 21 ratio 4. So the total ratio is 21 plus 4. Work out the cost of drink. The cost of drink, the ratio for the cost of drink is 4, so times by 4. Right. 154 divides 25 times by 4. 154 divided by 25 and times by 4, which is $24.64. This is the cost of drinks. Question number 5, part A. Apple cost $8 per kilogram and bananas cost $B per kilograms. Lee buys 6 kilograms of apples and 8 kilograms of bananas. Write down an expression in terms of A and B for the total cost in dollars. Okay, of the apples and the bananas. Okay, so 6 kilograms of apples plus 8 kilograms of bananas, 6a plus 8b. Now for part B, Kara is 1 year older than twice Usher's age. So C is 1 year older than twice Usher's age, right? Breeze is 22 years older. B is 22 year older than Usher's age, than A, right? Okay, now the total of the three ages is 167. So A plus B plus C is 167, right? Find the age of 3%. Okay, so we have C in terms of A and B in terms of A. All right, so from both equation we can solve for A. So from the first equation, what is A? A is equals to C minus 1 divided by 2. And from the second equation, A is equals to B minus 22. Okay, let me compare. So C minus 1 by 2 equals to B minus 22. Right? Now cross multiplication, C minus 1, this is equals to 2B minus 44. And the C value is 2B minus 44 plus 1 is minus 43. So C is 2B minus 43. We have C, we have C in terms of B, we have A in terms of B. Substitute into the total equation. Okay, so using this, A is C in terms of B and A in terms of B. A value is B minus 22, B is the same, and C is 2B minus 43, and this sum is 167. Let me solve for B. 2, 3, 4. So 4B and minus 43 minus 22, which is minus 65. Minus 65 is equals to 167. So 4B is equals to 167 plus 65, right? 167 plus 65 divided by 4, 58. So the B age is 58. So Breeze is 58 years old, right? Now let me solve for A and C, right? So for A, we can substitute here. So A value is 58 minus 22. 58 take away 22. 36 is the age for Ashes, and Kara age is substitute over here. So C is equals to 2 times of 58 minus 43. 2 times 58 minus 43, which is 73 years old, right? Well, now for part C, solve the simultaneous equations. You must show all your working. Okay, so if I can multiply the first equation by 5 and the second equation by 2, we can eliminate y, right? 3 times 5 is 15x. 2 times 5 is 10y equals to 5 times 21, 105. 2 times 2, 4x, minus 5 times 2 is 10y equals to 33 times 2 is 66. Okay, let me add the two equations. We can cancel the y and solving for x. 15 plus 4 is 19x. This would be equals to 105 plus 66, 171, and divided by 19, which is 9. So x is equals to 9. Let me substitute the x value into the first or second equation to solve for y. So 3 times of 9 plus 2y equals to 21. 3 times 9 is 27. Plus 2y equals to 21. So 2y equals to 21, take away 27, right? 21 minus 27 is negative 6. So y equals to minus 6 by 2, which is negative 3, right? So so x is 9 and y is -3. Question number 6, the diagram shows 4 flags F, A, B and C on the grid. So this is F, this is A, we have B and C. All right. Now part A, describe fully the single transformation that maps number 1 flag F onto flag A, F onto A. So look at F and A. This is understood, this is enlargement, right? Let me find the scale factor of enlargement, F to A. So this is 1 unit, this is 1, 2 and 3 units. So the scale factor is 3, right? And let me find the center of enlargement by connecting the points, the coordinates. Okay, connecting these 2 points, this point with this. Connecting them, or this point of and with this. So as you can see, the points passing through this point, which is -5 and 1. So this is a center of enlargement, right? So the transformation that maps F onto A is enlargement. With a scale factor of 3, and center of enlargement is -5 and 1. All right. Okay, now the second part, flag F onto flags B, F onto B, right? Look at F and B. This is F, this is B. Okay, it looked like a rotation. Let me check the coordinates, this point and comparing with this point, right? So the coordinates over here are -2 and 1, and this coordinate is -1, -2, right? Okay, so it means -2 and 1 changes to -1, -2. It is understood that it is rotated, but how much it is rotated and it's how much degrees we can check. Okay, so it means xy changes to -y and x, right? So when xy changes to -yx, we have a rotation 90-degree counterclockwise or anti-clockwise. Right, let me write this down. So it is a rotation 90-degree about origin, anti-clockwise. Number 3, flag F onto flag C, F onto C. So this is F and this is flag C, you can see. So this is understood, it is a reflection, right? And how much it is reflected, along which line it is reflected. Okay, so it is reflected, how much of, I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units, 1, 2 and 3. Y equals to -2. Let me draw this line to show you guys. It is reflected along a line y equals to -2. Okay, so as you can see, this point has 1, 2 and 3 units from the line, and then 1, 2 and 3 units from the line. So it is a reflection along a line y equals to -2. Okay, reflection in the line y equals to -2. Now for part B, on the grid, draw the image of flag F after a translation by the vector 3, -4. So 3 is the horizontal translation and -4 is the vertical translation, right? Image of F, right? So we have to shift each point horizontally 3 units to the right and 4 units down. Okay, so if I change this 3 units to the right, 1 2 3, and 4 down, 1 2 3 4, so it's 2 minus 1, right? For this point, 1 2 3, 1 2 3 4, this is 2 minus 2. Okay, this point is 1 2 and 3 units, and 1 2 3 and 4 units, so this point is 1 minus 1. For this point we have 1 2 3, 1 2 3 4, 1 minus 2, right? And the last coordinate 1 2 3, 1 2 3 4, 1 minus 3. All right, so this is an image of flag F after translation. Okay, this is F prime, let's say. Question number 7, part A. The area of rectangle A is equals to the area of rectangle B. Work out which rectangle has the greatest parameter and by how much. They have the same area, right? Area of A is 2 times of 12, right? And area of B is 4 times some x. So 2 times 12 is 24, and 4 times 6 is 24. So this side is 6, right? Let me find the parameter of A. Parameter of A is 2 plus 2 plus 12 plus 12. Okay, 2 plus 2 plus 12 plus 12, which is 28, right? And parameter of B is 4 plus 4 plus 6 plus 6. 6 plus 4 10, 6 plus 4 10, which is 20. Okay, so which rectangle has the greatest parameter? So the rectangle A has the greatest parameter, and by how much? So 28 minus 20, 8 centimeter, right? Now for part B, the circle has an area of 150 centimeter square. So area of a circle is pi r square. Calculate the radius of this circle. Area is 150, which is pi r square. So 150 divided by pi, this is r, and when we do the square root, 1 by 2, we will get the radius. Let me calculate this. 150 divided by pi, and square root of answer is 6.91 centimeter is the radius of that circle. Now for part C, an isosceles triangle has the base 12 centimeter and the sides are 16 centimeter. Find the area of this triangle. So this side is 6 and this side is 6, make 12. All right, and if I consider this right angle triangle, we can find the height. If I can draw this, we can find the height by using Pythagoras theorem. This is 6 and this is 16. Let me solve for the height. Height square plus 6 square is equals to 16 square. So height is equals to 16 square minus 6 square and its square root. Right. Let me calculate 16 square minus 6 square and square root of answer. Height is 2 square root of 55. All right. So let me calculate the area of this triangle. So area of a triangle is, there are two same identical triangles. So we have 2 times the area of the triangle, which is half. Base times height. Base is 6 and the height is 2 square root of 55. 2 is cancelled with 2, which is 6 times 2 is 12 square root of 55 times by 6 is 12 square root of 55, which is 88.9 or 89. centimeter cube square. Question number 8, part A. Number 1, complete the table of values for y equals to x square plus 2x minus 4. Okay, so for x equals to -4, so -4 square plus 2 times -4 and -4, which is 4. The next has -2 minus 2 square plus 2 times -2 minus 4, -4 at -1, -1, this is replacing with 1, -5, at 0 it's -4, and at 2, 2, 2, 4. Okay, now for the second part on the grid, draw the graph of y equals to x square plus 2x minus 4 for x is between -5 to 3. When x is -5, the y value is 11. Okay, so we have -5 and we have 11 this point. Okay, -4, it is 4. At -4, x, y is 4 this point. Okay, for -3 it's -1, -3, -1, it's downward. The next point is at -2, it's -4, -2, -4, downward. All right, at -1 it's -5, -1, -5, again downward. At 0 it's -4, 0, -4 this point. 1 minus 1, x is 1, y is -1. Okay, we have 2, 4. At 2 it is 4. Okay, and the last is 3, 11. So for 3 it is 11. Okay, now let me connect all the points to get the curve. It's a parabola. Make sure your curve passes through each and every point. Okay, so this is a shape of the curve. Now for part 3, write down the equation of the line of symmetry of the graph, which is x equals to -b/2a. So we have minus, the b value is 2 over 2 times of a, which is 1. So this is 2 is cancelled with 2, so -1. X equals to -1 is the equation of equation of line of symmetry. Now for part 4, use your graph to solve the equation x square plus 2x minus 4 equals to 0. So when it is equals to 0, at what point? Okay, so this is equals to 0. We have to solve for x. It is 0 at this point and at this point, right? So the point is -3.2, and here we have 1, 2 and 3, 1.3, right? -3.2 and 1.3. all right, a line L has an equation of y equals to 5x plus 7. Write down the equation of the line parallel to L that passes through 0, -2. If it is parallel, they have the same lines, the same slopes. Y equals to 5x plus c. To solve for c, use the point x is 0, y is -2. So -2 equals to 5 times 0 plus c. So c is -2. And the line is y equals to 5x minus 2. Question number 9, part A, write down the reciprocal of 1/3, which is 3. Part B, write down the value of 3 power 0. Anything power 0 is equals to 1. Number C, find a fraction between 3 by 25 and 4 by 25. So 3 by 25 plus 4 by 25 divided by 2. All right, so this is 3 by 25 plus 4 by 25 divided by 2, 7/50. This is a fraction that lies between the two given fractions. Now for part D, find the difference in temperature between -5 °C and 9 °C. Okay, so 9 °C minus -5 °C. So 9 plus 5, which is 14 °C, is the difference in temperature, right? Now for part E, write in standard form. Okay, so we have to move the decimal point to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5.6 times 10 power 6. We are moving to the left, so it is positive. Okay, so we are moving to the right. 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 unit, 4 unit, 5 unit. 7.2 times 10 power -5. When we are moving to the right, it's negative. Now for part F, calculate the product, give your answer in the standard form. All right, so we can do 5.2 times 3.8 times 10 power 6 minus 2, right? Okay, 5.2 times 3.8, which is 19.76 times 10 exponent 4, right? Okay, shifting 1 decimal point to the right side, so the answer in standard form is 1.976 times 10 power 5. We add 1 in this 4. Alright, so that was the last question of our paper. If you have any queries, please let me know in the comment section, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Take care.